First of all, me say this. Me not go give my opinion and let my opinion be biased based on what the popular narrative is. Me not go give my opinion and let my opinion be based on what I think the majority want to hear. Me go give my opinion and state exactly what I feel and what I think. Now, what me address right now is the videos that me see circulate on social media where students, kids, being disrespectful to teachers. Yeah, that's what we are going to address. Now, the very first one me going to talk about was the one of this little boy, look like him in a primary school, in a khaki uniform, that was calling the teacher the most dirty dog, the most nasty this, the most nasty that, which was a couple of weeks ago. Whole heap of send it to me. A lot of my viewers, yeah, whole heap of send it to me and say, Unstoppable, talk about this. What is your view? What is your opinion upon this video? And I saw the video, I watched the video, and I kind of discarded it because I was like, me not address it. I just leave it because I was so disgusted by the video. But then I saw adults, grown adults come out addressing the video and defending the little boy. And that is what I find disgusting. That is what I find disturbing. To see that adults who are supposed to be setting examples, standing up for wrongdoing. Now, let me address it a little bit more direct. Me see people come out and talk about say, you can clearly look at the video and see that that little boy is special needs. Now, let me ask you a question. Which institution you attended to let you know that that little boy is special needs? What are your qualifications to let you know that that little boy is special needs? That is the problem where we have as adults, you know. We try to find ways to justify when we see things going wrong. And we make excuses for the wrongdoings. That are the problem with society these days. We not address the wrong when we see it and stop it in its tracks. We defend it and let that child, because we're going to call it what it is, you know. They are pitney, they are kids. So them supposed to respect adults. So we not stop it in the tracks from it start for bud. And say, listen, no. We not going to tolerate that. That is not accepted. Instead, what we do as adults, we say, oh, that child is special needs, so we can understand why the child is acting that way. No. When I was growing up in a school, it was a different time. But the people my age would agree that when we was growing up, we couldn't be disrespectful to no adult. Whether it be with teacher or a total stranger upon the road, we couldn't be disrespectful to no adult. And if an adult saw a child back in my days doing something wrong, doing something where them no say, no people not supposed to do, that adult I go address it. I mean, I talk about total strangers. And we could not be disrespectful to that total stranger. Nowadays, if an adult sees a child doing something that them not supposed to do, most adults are going to walk straight and hold them head straight and go about them business. And we can't blame them, you know. Because the generation today has changed. Where if an adult try to address a child doing something wrong these days, the pitney might cuss off the stranger and say, ya no my mama, ya no my papa, me no know you got this and got that. Which is what is happening presently. But what caused it to get that way? I'm going to tell you what caused it to get that way. Because of the very same adult them we condone that nastiness, we condone that slackness, we condone that foolishness. That is what caused it to get to that in the very first place. Because if parents at home, the ones who are supposed to be adults, the parents at home who are supposed to be the caregivers, if them did I instill certain values in them pitney, if you know say, here what? When you go a road, if you do nothing wrong and a total stranger address you and you disrespect that stranger and I get back where just no say, you have me for deal with it and you come home. No. I know that I go on again. Parents where they home nowadays, if them pitney do something wrong on road and a total stranger address it, the pitney run go home and go for them mother and go for them father and them mother and them father go back on the road, go war with that smarty there, whether the child was wrong or not. When you get to me and say, people, so let's just say that student in that particular video was special needs. Does that make it right for him to be disrespecting the teacher as much as he was disrespecting the teacher? Even if he was special needs. Does that make it right for him to be the way he was in that video? No, it does not. Because clearly, him have enough sense to be saying the things he was saying. Clearly, him have enough sense to be carrying on the way he was carrying on. So him know exactly what him did that do. He knew exactly what he was doing. Now let's move on from that video right there. And let's talk about the more recent one. Let's talk about the more recent one. The one where the Tivoli High School student was recently charged by the police for assaulting the teacher. Me see people come out now defending the pitney again. I see people, by people I'm talking about adults. I see adults coming out again defending that schoolboy where fight off the teacher. And them talk about, oh, the teacher in the wrong because the teacher fight him. No. First of all, based on the information that I got, the child was doing something that he was not supposed to be doing in the classroom. Allegedly, the child was selling some form of substance in the classroom that is illegal. That within itself wrong. Then, from the information I got, I heard the child was not even a student of that particular class. And the teacher asked him to leave. No. Unno see nothing wrong in that. Him done in there, a sell an illegal substance. He was not a part of that specific class. Unno no see nothing wrong in that. Where did the teacher go wrong asking him to leave? Now, according to the information that I got as well, I heard that the teacher took a photograph of him doing whatever he was doing in the classroom, which was when him attacked the teacher. And uno go come and defend that kind of action, and then uno wonder why it is that society is the way it is today. Uno wonder why society is the way it is today. When uno see wrongdoing and defend it as adults, uno see a man come and say too much crime, too much violence, too much this, the youth them too heartless, the youth them too that. When uno as adults see wrongdoing and condone it, this is the very same kind of thing that I address on a regular when I see certain videos come to light where kids doing certain things and a grown person is behind the camera recording and laughing and giggling instead of addressing that child doing what they might do wrong. Yeah, on a regular me address them kind of videos where come out where you can see kids doing wrong things and it's an adult behind the camera recording it just to put it out on social media to get clout. Instead of you being the adult and stopping that child from doing the wrongs. No. And then no wonder, as me say, why society is the way it is today. It is because the kids have no proper guidance. It is because us as adults, we have failed the kids as well. I mean, not talk about only parents. I'm talking about total strangers as well. Because when you look on it, we are total strangers addressing these things, you know. and don't think the kids not seeing it. So when the kids see uno as adults coming out on social media who supposed to be popular social media personalities addressing it and talking about, oh, the child is not in the wrong, the teacher wrong. And then other kids see that now and say, yo, him never wrong, so me can go do it too. We've seen instances where people throw box food in a teacher face. Disrespect teachers in the most ways. And you don't see nothing wrong with that, right? You don't see nothing wrong with that. And you don't see one go to school for go beat off teacher. All when you no pitney wrong. You no address you no pitney. You rather go beat off teacher and war with teacher and quarrel with teacher in the presence of your child. So what kind of example you set for the younger youths? As me say, this now go in line with some of no belief. This now go align with the popular narrative where everybody want to hear. But I'm not here to make anybody agree with me. I'm just voicing what I believe because I am one who believes in morals. I believe morals still exists. It's just that we need to instill it in the youths. Teachers should be respected. They already have a burdensome job, you know. They already have a burdensome job. Remember, teacher can't beat pitney again. Can't draw a belt or ruler and slap pitney again. Them think they can't happen again. So there is no form of discipline in schools anymore. So with that said, pitney feel like them can just disrespect adults as they please. And it's okay. And when social media personalities defend and condone the foolishness, only make it worse. Anyway, family, I'm done with that one here. Talk to me in the comment section. Let me know what is your opinion. Because as me always tell you, your opinion matters.
Unstoppable you, unstoppable you, unstoppable you.